Imagine a world where the mightiest arsenal crumbles before the unbreakable spirit of the innocent. In the heart of Gaza, where shadows of despair once loomed, a new dawn emerges, not from surrender but from sheer resilience. This is the story of how faith triumphed over force, turning a calculated campaign into a resounding setback for those who wielded it. The ceasefire in Gaza stands as a stark admission. Israel's strategy has faltered. What began as an aggressive push to subdue a people through relentless pressure has ended in a forced pause, exposing the limits of military dominance. Netanyahu's vision of overwhelming Gaza to erase resistance and claim the land has shattered. Instead of bending wills, it ignited a fire that no blockade could extinguish. Palestinian children, once seen as vulnerable targets, have become symbols of enduring strength, their eyes reflecting not defeat, but a profound conviction that outlasts any siege. Consider the plan that backfired so spectacularly. Israel aimed to use deprivation and intimidation to drive Palestinians from their homes, paving the way for total control. Yet, in the face of shortages and constant threats, these young ones held firm. Stories emerge of kids sharing scraps of food, reciting verses of hope amid the ruins, and vowing to rebuild. Their faith isn't mere words. It's a shield that turned Israel's advances into costly stalemates. Thousands of Israeli troops faced unexpected resistance, leading to heavy losses and captives still held, compelling Netanyahu to the negotiation table despite his boasts. This isn't just about survival, it's a transformation. The children of Gaza, scarred but unbowed, embody a legacy of perseverance. Where Israel sought to instill fear, it bred determination. These kids, playing in debris-strewn streets, dream not of revenge but of justice. Their laughter echoes as a rebuke to the policies that isolated Israel globally. Former allies waver, protests swell worldwide, and even non-Muslim nations voice outrage at the imbalance. Netanyahu's administration, once buoyed by unwavering support, now grapples with boycotts and diplomatic snubs, all because a generation refused to yield. Dig deeper into the human cost. Netanyahu's miscalculation runs even deeper. By targeting the spirit of a people, he awakened a global conscience. Streets from New York to Tokyo fill with chants for freedom, banners waving in solidarity. These aren't fleeting trends. They're a tide turning against policies seen as unjust. Israel's economy feels the pinch from divestments, while cultural icons distance themselves, fearing association with controversy. The ceasefire, far from a victory, highlights how overreach led to self-inflicted wounds, leaving Netanyahu's leadership vulnerable to internal dissent. Yet, the real victors are those Palestinian children, whose stories inspire beyond borders. One boy, amid the rubble, plants an olive seed, declaring it a promise of return. A girl sketches maps of a free homeland, her drawings shared online to millions. Their faith, rooted in centuries of struggle, promises a future where equity prevails. Israel may have paused its actions, but the momentum shifts irreversibly. The world watches as these young hearts, forged in adversity, pave the path to lasting change. In the end, this ceasefire underscores a timeless truth. Empires built on coercion crumble, while communities anchored in belief endure. Gaza's children teach us that no amount of hardware can conquer the human soul. As they rise from the ashes, their message resonates. We are the ones who live not by soil alone, but by the fire of conviction. This is their triumph, and Netanyahu's enduring lesson.